Hello, I'm Skid and welcome to episode 18 of my Elden Ring playthrough. We are no longer outside the gates of Stormhill Castle. No, we have moved to a picturesque location that took me a little bit of time to find, but I'm fairly sure this is the one. Yep. So this is the location of the painting. I thought it was somewhere else, but I went and checked all the way over there, and no, it's not over there. It is in fact here. Wrong button. There we go. So what do we get? Incantation Scarab. Of course it would be incantations, something I'm not using. But what is that? Is that a key item? No. Upgrade item? No. Crafting material? No. Is it a weapon? Oh, when did I get... Oh, right, power, yeah, standard, okay. It's just because it had a shield on it. Not a weapon, not a ranged weapon. It's a helmet. Golden scarab worn directly on the head. These scarabs roll clumps of incantations during their labour. These scarabs roll clumps of incantations during their labour. Slightly reduces the FP cost of incantations, but increases damage taken. As a scarab approaches death, it abandons its roll... Oh! It abandons its rolled treasure and stretches its wings wide for a long journey home from its nest. So that's what it means. Interesting, but not useful. Okay, another reason, or another thing we're going to do while we're here is... So I thought I had fully explored this area. Nobody actually told me that I hadn't, because I don't have a large enough audience, woe is me. And I'm playing offline, so I can't see the messages that are down on the floor that tell me that I should jump this wall. So... Basically, I don't mind being told things if I've not, or if I've been to an area and I'm fairly sure I fully explored it, but didn't find everything. In other words, I missed something. Unlike the mines, I knew there was something there, which is why we went back. But this one, I vaguely remember seeing this tree in this doorway, but I think I thought I had fully explored this area. We did, however, get horrendously distracted when we came here in episode 6. But if we had actually found this, then maybe our build would have been something slightly different. So yeah, I saw this while watching another YouTuber's playthrough. Basically, if they go to an area I haven't fully explored there yet, I stop recording. And I thought I had fully explored this, so I had no idea this was here. But this kind of fits my build. It's a dex-based two-handed weapon, basically. It might be really good for horseback riding. It's not going to be very good one-handed. Can I... I assume I can. It looks like it's lit up. But yeah, I'm wondering whether or not this would actually be a good weapon for horseback riding. And I can block with it, and it would actually be a fairly effective blocking tool. That's a long wind-up. Yeah, because the thing with being on horseback is, yes, it's long, and it's a dex-based weapon, which is why it might be worth it. But while on horseback, you can only wield weapons with one hand. So while this does give me extra reach, I'm not entirely sure it's going to be helpful for us. Anyway, let's unequip it for now, because it's unleveled and it's giving us heavy load. Let me just double check the item information. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, can be wielded with a single hand, but its true strength is unlocked with dual-handed spinning attacks. So I don't know how much damage single-handed it will do. But yeah, if we had found this back in episode 6, things might be a bit different now. We may have a different build. But we have our template build. We'll see whether or not we can keep going with it. So yeah, that's the little bits and pieces here and there done. Now, next thing's next. So, obviously, we have killed Margriff. I'm expecting, given what he said, I have a feeling that the enemies that have glowing yellow eyes are now going to be significantly more of a threat. I've only ever seen those enemies at night, so I think they are tied to the nighttime. And Margriff told us effectively to be wary of the night. But yeah, so we're not going to go through Stormvale Castle because the Finger Reader Crone specifically told us that since we already had one of the discs, we could access the lift that's on the other side of this. But the bridge was broken. But the castle is still intact. This basically tells us that we can go through the castle, but we're going to hit a dead end once we get to the other side. My instincts tell me that the other half is in that castle down there. So we're going to basically, this episode, try to, where is it? We'll try to finish exploring the entirety of this northern section. We'll try and get all of this covered today. We can't get up on this bridge, at least not that I've seen. It looks like you're supposed to be able to get all the way across, but that looks like one hell of a bunch of jumps that I don't know whether or not are actually possible yet. We'll see. We need to get up into Stormvale Castle first, so that'll come later. So yeah, we'll get everything up here done today, and then we'll start making a crack for everything down here. That'll be the plan, and of course we'll end over here. We're probably going to be 21st or episode 21, 22, I imagine, by the time we actually get to this castle, unless I cut a large amount of content. But we'll see. Anyway, first things first, we unlocked the catacombs right before we went to kill Margriff. Now, let's assume the enemies in here are the same as always. We do have... Yeah, we'll try and rely on our spells for the most part. I want to re-equip my throwing daggers. Oh, my bone dart needles. Root resin. Unusual for us to be able to get this far in with there not being anything yet, but that's where the summoning sign is. Oh! Skellies! Skellies we can deal with. This weapon isn't particularly good against skellies, though. Is the dagger going to be better? It might be better for me to get the sword out. I would actually like to know how effective is this going to be against them. Okay, I might switch back over to the other spell, just for comparison's sake. Oh wait, I switched to the switched to the dagger. At least I don't believe the piercing weapon did much against these guys. Ooh, we have a lot of souls. We should spend those. What was I going to spend them on? I don't think there's anything I wanted to buy, really. I wanted to spend them on leveling up. Dexterity is already 18. I could bring it up to 20. That should bring my armaments up. Bring this up to meet them. Then level them together. It's not like we... Maybe I should get more mana. So she gets so little extra mana. Now let's bring intelligence up to max. No, let's bring dexterity up to 20, then we'll bring vigor up to 20, then we'll bring intelligence up to 20. Then we'll probably bring arcane up to 20. Sorry, up to 15, and we might get faith up to 15, and we'll leave them all there. And bring mind up to 15. Okay, let's... What do we need for that? These need 20 plus. That's fair enough. Get Glints of Impediment. I know that this is effective, and I'm going to keep this on. This is also effective, though. Okay, my main thing I'm wondering about at the minute is the effectiveness of this spell versus the effectiveness of the spell that shoots 3. Because this, I can shoot 2. Yeah, that's way more effective. I think the one that shoots 3 just homes better. Okay. Are Skelly Boys the only thing we need to worry about? Oh, that's my sword that's making that noise. Archer. Oh yeah, we need to here he comes. Oh damn it, we've got to we forgot to finish him off. Words. I wonder how effective fire is going to be against these guys. Torch. Not very. Okay. We don't need to heal. Okay, so fire's not going to do us any good other than allow us to see better. Which in and of itself is... Oh shit, wrong weapon. Which in and of itself isn't a bad thing. I see an enemy with glowing eyes. I see two enemies. Okay. Not so worried about him, more worried about you. Ooh, we got a katana. Oh shit. Nope. You're not coming to life? There we go. You're an archer as well. Okay. We shouldn't present our backs, it's a bad idea. Still stuck over there. Okay, yeah, this is the main way in. That would have been a lot harder if we had just come straight down here. I assume katanas are still two-handed weapons. Oh, sorry, dex-based weapons. Predominantly, yes, by the looks of it. Oh, you look at that. Yes, I'm aware. You don't need to prevent me from doing everything just to tell me that message. Okay. Oh, goddammit, range. I keep forgetting there's a range limit. And jump. Did that get it? There we go. That got them all. Although it's not giving us back any of our things. Right, let's go take on a boss, but before that, let's recharge. Oh, I've been an idiot. I quite literally have a tool that's really good in this situation. That's what these are for. Killing undead. It is their primary purpose. I don't think I'm going to go with a katana. It may be something I use on horseback, again, because nice. That's is a dex-based single-handed weapon that has a decent amount of reach. Okay. There's no way he doesn't dodge this. Oh, apparently he does. You are extremely weak. Let's not take any chances. This may only be the first half of the fight. Nope, they are just really weak. Assassin's Crimson Dagger, another dagger. Ooh, and a chest. I don't trust that chest. There's never been a chest down here before. Interesting. It's not a weapon. Am I blind? It's a talisman. Critical hits recover HP. We've been wanting something to fit in that slot. That works. Let's grab the root resin. We keep forgetting to pick this stuff up when I see it out on the ground. And we need it for things. Deathroot. What's that? I've gone right past it. It's not in there. It's not there. It's not there, it's not there. It's not any of those. There it is. Deathroot. Ooh, Beast Clergyman seeks to devour these. Okay. Okay, we have a slightly different direction we're going to head. Let's actually get the read the full thing. It was in here, wasn't it? A source that gives rise to those who live in death. The beast clergyman, found at the beast sanctum in the distant east, collects and devours these roots. On the night of the dire plot, the stolen rune of death enables the first death of the demigod. Let's read this again. On the night of the dire plot, the stolen rune of death enabled the first death of demigod. Later, the rune of death spread across the land between through the underground roots of the great tree, sprouting in the form of Deathroot. Well, we should be able to just teleport straight there. Hey, big fellow. This thing seems nasty. Will you dispose of it for me? Hand over Deathroot.
I smell it. Death. Feed it me. Tarnished. Bring more deaths. I shall grant thee eye and claw. Feed me more.
Claw seal mark. Beast eye.
I shall grant thee feed.
I don't know whether this is a good idea, but I like where this is going. Let's see. Eye and claw. These are likely... One of them's definitely a talisman. Said to tremble when Deathroot is near. A claw-marked stone eye received from Gurak, beast clergyman. It is said to tremble near Deathroot. The murky violet iris reefs as if alive. I am not sated. Feed me more death. And then the other thing I think was a talisman. No? It looked talisman-like. But I guess not. Oh! A sacred seal. It's a ranged weapon. A sacred seal granted by the Beast Clergyman. A rare trinket which allows incantations to be scaled with strength. Strength-based faith build. It's for paladins. The claw mark represents what's his face's wrath. Enhanced bestial incantations learned from. So, unfortunately, not something that will be of any use for our build. It's for incantations and it's for a strength-based build. We are dex-based intelligence build. This armament has no skill. Still, good to know this exists. Okay. So let's sweep all of this now. Let's start from the central point. Start from the central point, head left and around. I'm actually not expecting there to be much up there. Yeah, we can ignore them. I think those guys over there are going to pay attention to us, but there should be. I see you. You're going to explode. That's fine. Hey, explode at me. Explode at me. Explode at me. Okay, we actually didn't get half of those. Really? You asked for it. There is a lot of you about up here. For some reason, there's one. I've missed one. I wonder if at some point these guys are going to try and trap us. There's some wolves. I'm not seeing the items over there, and that's what I'm mostly looking for. Hello, big guy. I don't want to take you on. You are very nasty-like. I've seen what it's capable of while I was wandering around. One aggroed on me. Very much do not like. Is there really no way into that tower? And we've already been down there. There was nothing there. Can we see through the window? No. Okay, so there's all our trolls. We now know they are indeed trolls. Are you sitting on top of anything? Hey, can you flail in my direction? No? I'm wondering if he's literally sitting on top of an item. There we go. There's some lilies. No, it doesn't look like they're sitting on top of an item. I really should still be killing things that I can still kill. We're not really at a level where we can ignore our leveling. That's a lot of them. This is a bad idea. What happens if you destroy that? You coming? Good. Because I'm going. Hey, I pressed that button multiple times. Give me that. Give me it. Sod you, game. I was mashing the E button. Let's try again. Smithing stones. 5 level 1 smithing stones. Bad idea, bad idea, bad idea. How many of them can we get angry at us? That wasn't an intentional dodge. Okay, let's just get our distance so that they just stop chasing us. If we can pick them off one by one, then that's obviously 5,000 runes just sitting there. Yep, nothing worthwhile up here. Here, Torrent, you took a bit of damage. Seriously, pack this in. It's not good for your health. attacking armed men on horseback. That crystal is bigger than all the others. Sanctuary stone. Right, don't think there's anything else along here, not that I can see. We should check up on top of that hill. We've already checked over there, I think. Yeah, it's just around the back of the shack. So we've covered this, we've covered this, we've covered this, we've covered this. We've covered this. So let's start removing markers quickly. Okay. How do we want to approach this? I think wolves. I'm thinking wolves. They've got some big guys down there, don't they? They're nothing seriously nasty, but oh, god damn it. Wolves will have to wait for a bit. Come on, there we go. Ah, I see. There's traps over there. There's an item up there. Which way are you actually sitting? You're sitting that way around, okay. Gotcha. This seems way too empty and weak. I expected more, which makes me concerned that there is in fact more. Oh right, yeah, we're healing off of critical hits, that's what that is. Yeah, we've not done because... Oh wait, no, did it just give me my flask back? No. It hasn't yet. Let's have our other one. There's our flashback, so that's all of them. Trapped, not trapped. Item is shield. Okay, how do we get up there? Probably from off the top of the cliff, but can we cheese it? We have found that it is possible to cheese our way up some of these using the angle of the building against it. As long as we can find a purchase. Nah, we may have to get this one from up top. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to get it from down here. It's fine, let's run around. Bye bye, wolves. Thank you for your aid. Where is it? There it is. Ooh, a lance. I am curious as to whether or not this is strength or dexterity based or both. I imagine it's strength. Just to be able to hold the thing. Yeah, predominantly strength. Fair enough. Okay, so I think that is everything up here. Let's head over to that little bit over there that we haven't got to yet. Oh, that's something I wanted to test. Do we have a full set or full amount of mana now? We do. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was wondering whether or not I could apply that buff while on horseback.
Can you hear me?
Yes?
I'm stuck. Hello?
Oh, I know who this is. I was wondering when we'd encounter him. I don't know how we're going to do anything.
Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this?
Oh, Matt.
Thanks. 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big. And I'll pop clean out, I'm sure. Don't dally. There's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say.
Okay, something big. What is the biggest weapon we have that we can actually wield? I wonder if our strength amount actually matters. Does it say two-handed? That's fine, I am aware. Not enough?
Don't stop now, friend. Just keep clobbering away at the old behind. Give it your all,
Okay. There we go. We have a new emote. This, I'm not getting rid of his finger snap. Why the hell would I get rid of his finger snap? Always be channeling MXL. Let's have a look. Now let's get rid of this ridiculous weapon that is of no use to us.
Ah. Well played, good sir. Well played. Though that mighty wallop of yours almost spelt the end of me. Ah. Well, I'm out now, and that's what counts. I thank you. And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this.
Exalted flesh. That is not a bad reward. We do need to use those in situations where we are getting our ass kicked. If I remember correctly, exalted flesh is the one that gives us... No. Exalted flesh is damage increase. There's another one that gives us resistance increase.
Once again, the pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as Alexander. Iron Fist Alexander, in fact. I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid Wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held. I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter?
Sounds like a good place for me to get myself killed. But go on.
I'm heading eastward to Redmane Castle, on the southern edge of the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid Wilds. I've heard there's to be a festival held.
Okay. Well, we'll see you there eventually. I will make a note that that's where you have gone, but I won't do that while I'm recording. Oh, another one of these buggers. Well, let's see if there's anything else up here. I am hearing a sparkly though, aren't I? It's just a health sparkly. There's another pumpkin head. There's another troll. Careful not to run off, because that's death. Down there. Waiting to greet us with open arms. I'm mostly just looking for additional caves, but... No, you're not sitting on an item, and I really don't want to take you on at the minute. Okay. That is the entire of this area covered. Oh yeah, this is just another way up here. Site of Grace. We basically have all our resources, don't we? We're not going to get a back attack off on this guy. What are you attacking? Oh, you're trying to get that off your head. Can I do anything about that? Without taking significant damage? One sec. I don't think it has any interest in me specifically, but I'm wondering if I can do something about the thing on its head. I don't want to hit its body, I want to hit its head. Why don't you try and headbutt me? Well, that didn't do as much damage as I was expecting it to. Come on, hit me with the head. It's not working. Damn it! I was mashing the 0 button, but it... Well, I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I am not skillful enough. I need a lot more practice using twin daggers. Because the chain attacks are a fairly lengthy string of attacks. So I need to be careful about that. It is an instrument. You are actually playing it.
Oh dear. Yeah, I'm terribly sorry. Are you here as a customer?
Yes, apologies for making you jump. Recipes! A bandit mask. A short sword. We already have one of those, don't we? Pickled turtleneck. Temporarily boost stamina recovery. Bunch of things that we could buy from here. Flame chariots. So what do we get? Pickled... Hey, this is where we get our poison attacks that aren't our, that aren't watching the thingy. That everything we want from you? Think so. Yeah, poison attacks that aren't pots is what I was trying to say. Let's sell some junk. Or more accurately, let's sell some duplicate weapons. Because I think I have like 3 of these. Keep 2 of them because they can be dual wielded. Get rid of that. I hope I didn't just sell the +3 one. Good. Is there a way to lock? Can I lock items to prevent me from selling them? They're all unique. They're all unique. They're all unique. Shouldn't sell any of those. We'll leave those. All done, thank you.
I must apologise. I'm afraid I've very little to offer.
That's fine. You had usable stuff. Here seems like a good place to call it. We can explore the rest of this upper section. Shouldn't take us all of the next episode. I imagine there's at least one dungeon up here somewhere. Probably. Let's just add a marker here just to be sure that we do in fact check them. But yeah, so we'll do that next episode. We'll explore all of this up here. We won't go into this area here, but because we know that this area is very, very dangerous for us in the minutes. And then we'll start making inroads down here. That'll be the plan. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. I just noticed my health. We'll be back again. Did I call this episode 18 or 19? This is 19, isn't it? It's one of the two. I think it's 19. I think I edited 18 yesterday. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show, and hopefully I will see you next time. Cheerio.